Well, hello everybody, it's Monday, November 29, 2021, yes! Well, like I mentioned in my last video, my car passed inspection the other day, but I had to I had to get new tires, so hopefully I'll get the tires sometime this week. It's like on Wednesday, I'll get the tires for my car. But it passed through inspection, so that to me that is the thing that makes me give me a little bit of relief. So it's another year that I have the car. But I admit, like even the recommendation of replace the wiper blades, I feel like we're just trying to add stuff in there. I can like lower the car, let me check my wipers, you know. But at the same time, I think the last time I replaced the wiper blades was about years ago. It was a few years ago. It was a while ago. It was no, it was a while ago. I don't remember, but you know, it's a small expense for the wipers. It's not that much money. I got the like it only cost me about $30, which is not bad. Still not that bad, you know. I think if I had gone to Walmart, I could have gotten them for cheaper, but still alright, you know. And, again, I feel like they just want to try to, when you go to a garage, sometimes they will try to give you recommendations, so they get money to, you know, then again, that's their business, give recommendations. They will never force you, but like sometimes like with the inspection, like you need to have good wiper blades, so like yeah, they will tell, like, force you into those that will ask you for the money to replace them. So at least I feel like this is okay. But I was going to replace my wiper blades at some point or another. It just happened that it just had to be done now. So and I have to replace it because honestly, like I'm looking at the wiper blades, they don't look like brand new. But I do hope they replace it. They should have had to replace it. So like, yeah, I have to throw somebody when they're working on my car, which is a little bit difficult for me sometimes. Like I hope that they really did what they were supposed to do. I like places where you can see what they're doing, you know. I really do, because then you can be like, okay, they did what they are supposed to be doing, you know. But yeah. With wiper blades, like I said, there are small expenses. Those are things that I can't even do myself. But like, they charge me $7 to replace them. But like, that's fine. Like, I'm not going to complain. But like, those are things like I can do. Doesn't cost me a lot of money to do it. I know how to do them. You know, like light bulbs too. Like if you can't replace your own light bulb, don't go to a mechanic. Oh no, my car light doesn't work. I have to go to a mechanic, get a new light bulb. You know, you can do it on your own. You know. There are videos on YouTube that will teach you. You can type your car, make a year and model, and they will teach you. I made some videos like that, trying to teach people how to fix things that they can fix, you know. So that way you don't have to spend so much money taking the car to a mechanic. Mechanic is great, but only for things that you cannot really repair at home when you're around. I think that's my opinion. If you prefer to have the mechanic do it, you can do that too. I mean, again, it's time consuming, and sometimes you will get your hands dirty. And I like to cook, and there's nothing more annoying than when you get like grease all over your fingers and you cannot get it out. So I can totally understand that, but at the same time, you're saving money. We're talking about saving money in the long term, and that's why I try to do most of the things that I can fix on my own. I try to do it myself, you know, because I'm not going to take it to the mechanic and have them charge me like $300 for something that I can take care of. Like brake pads and holders. Brake pads and holders for this car. There's at one place they wanted to charge me like $400, $300, and it's like, nah. I mean, like I can get the parts for like about $200 myself, and I already have my own tools, you know. It's like I save some money by doing it myself, you know. It's $100, you know, and $100 is $100, you know. So doing my own fixes, it's quite fascinating. And I know, like I have taken training, I have seen videos, like changing my, when you go, sometimes they pull out the filter, their filter in your car, they check that. They will tell you like, oh, you have to place, we recommend changing the air filter, you just buy a new one, you can put it yourself, it's not that difficult. So and so be careful, because sometimes like they would suggest changing the air filter, but it would not be that expensive. It would not be that damaged, and you can probably still get a few more couple of miles from a particular filter. So like, you have to be careful that they're not like trying to get money out of you just because. So like oil changes I try to go do that myself when my car needs it to, like, again, it's a way of saving some money while taking care of your car, and I feel like everybody should know about these things because it helps you, and I'm more than happy to help my friends. Like, so if you ever, anybody that lives local needs help with like an oil change or like maybe rotors and brake pads, just let me know. I have tools, I can help you out a little bit, change those, and hopefully you'll be satisfied with a job, if it's doesn't get too complicated, because sometimes it can get too complicated. Like one time last year when I had to get new bolts for my caliper bracket, so that was a bit extra money a situation that I run at, because the bolt was like a little bit strict. So those things that can happen. Seems like almost ever since it's time to take it to the mechanic or to a service garage, so we can get the parts and put new brackets, new screws, things like that. It's ridiculous the way that cars are made lately. But I like working on cars, and I wish I could have stayed in school to finish the degree, but at the same time, it's like, it is what it is. I'm more excited about the fact that I applied to a position, to an engineering position, so hopefully I can get an interview, hopefully I can get the job, who knows. I'm running late to work today. I woke up late, I have to admit it. My bed was like so different from, I was sleeping in the couch at my friend's place, so it's going back to sleeping on my bed, it's fantastic. So I was like, I need more sleep. So definitely, I do hope that they invite me to the interview, but like, I know my flaws, and then again, like today, it's like, even if I arrive at 9 o'clock, they might probably not have a TC, which is a touch computer. It's a computer, it looks like a cell phone, but it's not a cell phone. It's a computer that tells us what to pick, and we use also for staging and dispensing. So those things are the computer, the equipment. We have so many of them, and there's been some that probably have been hidden by some of the employees. So usually whenever there's barely any TC to be able to do the work that I have to do, so they put me to other things. So like, I'm not too excited about going there and not be able to do what I got hired to do, due to other people hiding the equipment, which is ridiculous, and also we actually could use more equipment, but corporate is not going to give us any. When I talked to my manager, that's what he said. So it kind of sucks, honestly, not having enough equipment, and sometimes not having enough people either. Because yesterday I was working in the back room, staging for a little bit, and then I went picking for a little bit, and then I went back and I ended up staging because the totes were piling up. The job is becoming stressful, and that's the sad part about it. And I have one of my team leads having an anxiety episode because of the way that things have gotten, and I don't get anxiety, but like, I get stressed, and it makes me angry. And then the fact that also, like, when you go pick wax, Like we have to be like dealing with customers' questions, which are ridiculous. I mean, like, oh, where can I find frozen chicken? I don't see it in that cooler in there. Is there another place that I could check? Have you checked the frozen section? Come on, they can be answering their question themselves, you know? So I'm to ask that social, like if we're some kind of Google. Hey Google, can you tell me how much is this? It's ridiculous, you know? And price checks. Price checks, if you download the Walmart app, anybody that download the Walmart app can scan and check prices themselves with your phone. You need to ask an associate, hey, can you tell me the price of this? And well, if you're not that tech savvy, too bad, you know. Maybe you should put the price tag that's near the item that you picked. Maybe you didn't pay attention and you feel like, I don't know if that's the price tag, it could change. Like, sure, it will change when you get to that register. That will be hilarious. Or the people that annoy me the most are the ones like, oh, but the tag over there says what this price. You know, like, have you realized, like, if anybody go to a store, people misplace, customers sometimes misplace things in the wrong place. And I have to admit, I have seen of that too. I made that mistake. And the problem was that it's like a customer pick it up, thinks it's like, oh, is this amount of money? Somebody put the wrong tag. No, that's not the wrong tag. It's like somebody took an item, put it where it doesn't belong, and then you're having this customer that's like, oh, but over there it says this price. Listen, we don't go by what it says in the price that it says in there. We go by the barcode. And if the barcode is not the proper one, the item that you have is not going to be that price. And we don't have, Home Depot will give a discount, we're allowed to give a discount, so we don't have to spend arguing with customer about this. But if customers are not able to check a barcode when they're picking an item and make sure that it's the right item and make sure that it's the right price, we don't discriminate at Walmart. You are going to have to pay the price that the barcode says it is. If it's $5, you will have to pay $5. Just because it was, but the sticker over there, listen, each item has a barcode. That's what we use to scan, you know? We don't go buy the sticker over there. Somebody could misplace the product, and that's what usually happens. Somebody misplaces the product, and you just pick it up from a place and you think that it's $2. No, it's not $2. It's not my fault that you didn't check the barcode to make sure that it was a exact item that is the price for that item, you know? If you don't know what the barcode is, UPC barcode, you could ask an associate, but like that's how we usually scan. We scan the barcode. The barcode tells the information on the product. And unfortunately, the tag that we put is so away, assuming that in a perfect situation, that the items are going to stay where they belong. We know that in a store, people don't do that. Customers are moving things around. They place a milk in the bread section. Why they place a freaking gallon of milk in the bread section? I don't know. I am not a customer, but I question why customers do that kind of shit. Why are you leaving a gallon of milk, which is perishable, in the bread section? You pretty much are destroying an asset. We are going to have to claim that asset because we can't sell a milk that gets warm up after a certain time. We'll have to claim it. And you are putting the milk right in the ambient area where the bread is and letting it spoil. So somebody else will not have milk because of your stupidity, customer. Sorry, but that is just, it annoys me. It annoys me. I'm not sure if there's somebody watching that works in retail that is watching this, but like, it just annoys me when a customer does that kind of shit. Fuck that customer, honestly. And now things slow down here. Anyway, but yeah, that's how I got for now. So yeah, make sure to check the prices today and be nice to the employees. It's not our fault if we don't have something, you know. Just be nice, be kind. Don't harass us, you know. We sometimes don't have the answers to your questions. Anyway, peace out everybody, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next video.